Scenes and Adventures in the Semi-Alpine region of the Ozark Mountains of Missouri and Arkansas, 1853, by Henry Rowe, Schoolcraft. Chapter 12, Part 2, Number 24. These inquiries occupied the morning. It was late before we embarked, and at some 4 miles below, we landed on the right shore of Mr. Zadok Lee's. Being the first New Englander whom we had met in this region, with him we took dinner. He appeared pleased to see us, and conducted me to see some antique, white, lime-like masses in the earth near the bank of the river, which had the appearance of decayed bones. Rumor speaks of some other antiquities in this quarter of the country, in the shape of bricks, concealed by the undisturbed soil, but I saw nothing of this kind. While here, Mr. Lee's son returned from the forest with the flesh of the bear and buffalo, the fruits of his own prowess in the chase, and amused us with an account of his recent exhibition of skill in these departments. We embarked and descended the river 6 miles to a Mr. Jacob Yoakham's, who received us with hospitality and added no little by his conversation to our local lore. It was determined the next morning, 14th, to loan our canoe, which was a capacious, new, and clean vessel, made from white ash, to our host, to enable him to transport his hunter products to a market at the mouth of the Great North Fork, leaving our baggage to be brought that way. The distance by water is 35 miles, by land probably not more than 18 or 20. By this step we avoided the dangers of navigating 2 formidable rapids called the Crooked Creek and Buffalo Shoals, the former situated 15 and the latter 20 miles below Yoakham's. We left our hosts at a seasonable hour in the morning, taking a good horse path, and we walked diligently till near dusk before reaching our destination. We then had the whole volume of White River between us and our purposed place of lodgment, which was at the residence of a man named Matney. It was the only house within a considerable distance at which shelter for the night could be obtained, and we did not hesitate long between the 2 alternatives presented to us, either of lying out in the woods all night or of fording the river, with the depth of which we were not acquainted. We chose the latter, and accordingly prepared for the attempt. At the shallowest part we could find, it was about 4 feet deep in the channel, but we struggled through and reached the house just at nightfall, wet and chilly. We were hospitably received and speedily made ourselves comfortable. We had been told that the distance was 15 miles, but to us, who had diligently footed it, it seemed more than 20.